Michigama here, and it's day 3. So my first night in my albergue went really well. A lot of the French gap year students were walking along with me here for a bit and stayed that night. Came across a lovely lady, Helen, from Canada as well. She disappeared off the map very early on, and I never really was sure if she finished her pilgrimage or not. But enjoy these pictures. So the path for the Camino is marked up a whole lot of different ways. A lot of signage is not going to be consistent in how it looks, so you got to keep your eyes open for all sorts of different types of markers. You spend a lot of time looking down at the ground, watching where your feet are being placed, and you come across little guys like this. And then interesting things like this. I call them my nymphs. So I'm always looking for those green-covered dancing trees in the forest, and I came across a few here very early on in my trek. Helen from Canada is actually going to pass by me while I'm sitting here on this little log. Those are high-powered wires up above me. I'm going to climb a really tall mountain/hill and then come across fog and brace for the wind. It's cold and windy. This is where I'm done. He's like the general for Charlemagne. And this is standing on the graves. And he was his general of his Bear Army. And the Spaniards, or not Spaniards, they were different then, in this area, the Navarre, what they did were slaughtered his rear army, Charlemagne's rear army, because it's very cold, because they promised they wouldn't destroy a building, and they did. So I know you couldn't hear it because of all the wind. It's a short history lesson I was given to my family about Roldan from Charlemagne's army. It's a really cool history story if you want to look into it. I won't go into in depth here. But again, still more fog as I'm walking away from the gravesite. And then all these sheep just came running at me, and then they were like, oh, changed their mind and redirected their course. And then here is the monastery coming up at Roncesvelles, or Roncesvelles. And then I had a yummy meal for lunch. And then I am going to head off for a pilgrim's mass. This one is going to be actually performed in Spanish. I actually had a pilgrim mass performed also in Saint-Jean, in French as well. So I'm up 2 so far in my pilgrimage here. So once the pilgrim mass was done, I actually went and did a Pellegrino dinner, a pilgrim dinner with a handful of pilgrims as well. I didn't really get to do a lot of those along the way, just a handful of times because of the pandemic and COVID. But there you can see my feet tucked into a very modern type of albergue. So I was not in that big room with the 100 beds right there in the monastery. This building was actually located next to it because that's closed in the winter. So thanks so much for watching. Next time it's going to be from Roncesvelles to Zuburi.